Dan Moskal here, and in this video we're talking about Amazon Associates. Amazon Associates program is also called an affiliate program. Affiliate program is a terrible name, but the idea is you are selling any product, any book, any service, any video game, anything that is sold at Amazon, you can sell on your website, or you can sell to a list of people, whether they be your email list or people that are interested in what you're talking about. And you can also put in banners. And let's just go ahead and let me show you what I want to show you what we're going to do. So this is one of the Amazon just banners. This is a banner. We can pick any size that we want, but it just takes you directly over to Amazon. You can also have it land on a specific Amazon page. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. And then you can also do a little widget like this where you're actually promoting books. These can be books that you've written, or they can be books just within your category or broad appeal, like 50 Shades of Grey book. I haven't read this book, but I'm sure many women have, and it's a great book from my understanding. But if we sell a 50 Shades of Grey book, just for us selling that, Amazon and the author or publisher of 50 Shades of Grey will give us a piece of that sale. This is only a $10 sale, and we're only going to get a small percentage of it, but it's still a way to get some more income and revenue from your website or from your email list, and it's an easy way to promote. So let's just go ahead and look at some of this stuff. If you go ahead and visit the Amazon homepage, and there's no limits to the things you can sell. Anything that Amazon's selling, I'm almost positive there might be one or two of their millions of products, but everything, including video games, including refrigerators, including digital cameras, they are happy to pay you a piece of that sale for helping them generate business. You really are a salesman. So if you visit the Amazon homepage, you want to go all the way down to the bottom where it says make money with us, and then you're going to want to click on become an affiliate. We've already done this, but it'll take you to a sign up page, and if you already have, then we're going to go ahead and all the better. So links and banners are a way where you can put what we were just looking at, like a banner or a product links. And let's go ahead and just look at this real quick. So you can even, rather than sending people to your homepage like this banner does to the Amazon homepage, you can send them to the electronics homepage. Let's say your website is about gardening, as one of our friends' websites is. You're teaching folks how to garden and how to take care of their yard. You can send them to the patio, lawn, and garden section of Amazon. I mean, Amazon sells so much stuff, and Amazon does a great job at selling and doing what they do. They're an online retailer, very similar to iTunes, but Amazon sells everything. This also applies if you have a product or service for sale at Amazon, textbooks, tools, and hardware. And on a side note, when it comes to affiliate marketing or sales of anything, selling anything, in a general sense, the bigger the sale price is, the more commission you will be paid. It is quite literally a commission sales position. I don't know who came up with the term affiliate marketing, because that sounds terrible. And I'm glad Amazon calls it their associates rather than affiliate marketing. But so if you sell a digital camera, quite naturally you're probably going to get a bigger payout than if you're selling a $14 paperback book. And this also applies if you've written the book. So this is where you can get like product links. You can also link, or those banners. You can also link to a specific Amazon page. Let's go ahead and just look at that really quick here. So for example, here, this is perfect. Let's just go ahead and do the best sellers right here. See this little gray bar up here at the very top? You can click link to this page, and this will literally give us a link directly to the Amazon bestsellers page. You just have to copy this stuff, this HTML code, copy it, and then put it into your website. And we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So what we are going to do is we are going to put a widget on our website, and the widget is simply this right here. We're going to provide ourselves with an opportunity to promote books, and specifically books that we have written. So this is what we're going to do. Rather than use the links and banners, we're going to go over to the widgets, and we're going to actually put this on our Blogger website. It's the same idea with WordPress. If you have WordPress instead, this website's WordPress that we put it on before. So we're going to choose the widgets. There's a whole bunch of different options you can choose. 99% of the time click My Favorites. That's the widget. And then here we can actually search for the products. So we're going to go ahead and search Dan Moskal. That's me. And we have 2 books now over at Amazon, and we're just going to add the paperback. They're also available in the Kindle. I'm not sure if it really matters if you provide the opportunity for the paperback and the Kindle, but we're just going to put the paperback ones on there. And we're just going to go click Next Step. And this is where we actually get to size it and make it look exactly like we want. We're going to title it Books by Dan Moskal. And there's all sorts of different options. You may want to spend a few minutes kind of playing around with these things to really figure out exactly what you want. And we're going to go ahead and just leave it like that. So we're going to click Add to my web page. This might be because I'm using Firefox, but sometimes this widget doesn't update. And that could just be because of my browser. But you want to copy this HTML code, and like I said, we're going to put this in our Blogger website. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to add a gadget. We're going to add an HTML. If you're using WordPress, this is just, you can use a plain text. Yeah, just a simple text box in your widget screen, or you can add it using simple hooks, but we're going to go ahead and just add a gadget with our Blogger page, or website rather, and we're going to add the HTML JavaScript. And all we need to do is just paste that code in, click Save, and they're going to put it right at the top. Let's go ahead and just take a look at it, and then we are going to rearrange it here after. When we finish this video, we'll go in and move it to exactly where we want it. Maybe they put it directly at the bottom, or nope, they put it at the top. So as you can see, the size is a little off. Obviously it's overlapping a little bit. That's why you're going to have to play around with some of these little things, and to fix that, all we'd have to do is go in, and I think we can actually just do it this way. Like, we can go ahead and change it, and then if we hit Save, if I remember right, that should update our widget that we already have over here. Like, we don't have to go through the whole process of adding the code again. I think we can just change it within the Amazon interface. Maybe we need to add the code again, or maybe it just takes a few minutes. But if you have any problems, just add the code again. And if in case your widget's not displaying or your banner's not displaying, especially if you're using WordPress, make sure you turn off your super cache or your cache. And then if you're using Blogger or anything, just make sure your cache's off. Make sure that it actually will fit, like you have a size that fits into it. On a couple other videos, I have some helpful tips about how to do this, and if you have any problems, some folks have run into a few of the issues, such as it not fitting or it not showing up immediately. It should show up immediately, but it might not show up in the right spot. And if it's not showing up, just play around with the size, play around with some different things, and if for some reason you really can't see anything, just go in and add add something other than the Amazon widget to make sure that things are showing up. Like you could just go in and put ZZZZZ and make sure the ZZZZZ is showing up, and then that way you'll be guaranteed that your widget will show up, or whatever it is that you're adding will show up. If you're curious to know more about Amazon Associates Program and how to promote it, or some of the more common popular ways of promoting it, along with some SEO. We're doing another SEO live training event here, tentatively planned for November 19th, a full 4 weeks from today. But you can visit danmoskeluniversity.com and sign up for our newsletter, and we are going to do a 100% free live SEO training event. Please send your questions, leave any comments below. I want to answer and help you with whatever your specific questions, challenges, concerns are. As we learn more and do more, I have tons of challenges. That's part of this process, and part of working for yourself, and part of running your own business is facing these challenges. And as I have many people that I look to for help, including many folks that have reached out and have said that I've helped them, they've helped me just as much, if not 10 times more. We live in a world that's all help each other. This really, if we're all working together, we can make this stuff a lot easier for everybody. And so anyways, please leave a comment below. Please visit danmoskeluniversity.com and sign up for our newsletter. We'll send you a free email marketing strategy guide. And like I said, we're doing a live SEO training event here in tentatively 4 weeks that we would love to have you attend. We did one just a few weeks ago, which went really well, and want to do another one for you. So please leave a comment below, like this video, let us know what your challenges are, what your concerns, if you have any problems, and come and visit danmoskeluniversity.com. Have a great afternoon. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to talking to you soon.